The Rise of Skywalker is said to have many connections not just to the original trilogy, but also the prequel trilogy era in order to truly fulfill the Skywalker saga by director J.J. Abrams. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that we do know that we will be getting a lot of cameos from the originals and the prequels in this movie that's really going to make this film feel very special and interconnected with all the 8 films that come before this one. We're talking about the entire Skywalker saga here, and after all, we do know that Disney and Lucasfilm are using this movie as a course correction, and that it is going to be heavy on nostalgia and nostalgic moments in Episode 9. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the concept art descriptions and one of the set leaks, this is where things begin to get very exciting. Now, specifically, it's described that one of the sequences that are planned to be reshot during the month of June includes a sequence based in the Dark Spire that is said to be a sequence that involves the hybrid Force ghost of Anakin Skywalker. It said that one of the plans by J.J. Abrams is to bring in Hayden Christensen on set to do a costume test before the reshoot begins, in order to get an accurate idea of how Hayden's hybrid Force ghost will appear. It's described that one of the costume designers crafted a mask of Vader that would attach to half of Hayden's face, where his right eye would glow blue to keep it true to JJ's original idea of For the Force Awakens. It's described that the scene is planned to involve Hayden Christensen as the hybrid Force ghost luring Kylo Ren into the Shrines of the Sith location in the Dark Spire, where Hayden would be placed on top of a platform on a track to give the effect that hybrid Force ghost of Anakin Skywalker is levitating around 1 foot off of the ground. So, I want to go over a couple of parts about all of this, obviously, because a lot of people have always been wondering more and more about the concept of a hybrid Force ghost. In case you guys have no idea what this really is and are tuning in just now, basically a hybrid Force ghost is a type of Force ghost that's a mixture between both the dark and the light. And this was an original idea by J.J. Abrams for The Force Awakens that never made it to the final cut of the movie, and obviously during reshoots, which by the way are still happening right now as we speak for Episode 9, and is going to go all the way until the very end of June, maybe even until July for all we know. But this particular sequence, the scene that's being reshot, is the sequence in which the hybrid Force ghost of Anakin Skywalker is luring Kylo Ren into the Shrines of the Sith location, where one of the big plans is to get Hayden Christensen on board on set in order to dress up as the hybrid Force ghost with the half Vader mask and a blue glowing eye, where he would be placed on top of a platform on a track, where it would give us the appearance, give the appearance of the hybrid Force ghost of Anakin levitating at least 1 foot off of the ground. And you know, guys, it's a very interesting thing to bring up here, but to this day, on film at least, we've never seen a Force ghost itself actually, moving. You notice that? You know, we've never seen a Force ghost, moving in motion, as if it's going from location to location. So far from what we have seen is the Force ghosts of Yoda and stuff like that disappearing and reappearing at another location, where the hybrid Force ghost is literally just moving like a regular ghost, levitating 1 foot off of the ground. So, what do I think about the hybrid Force ghost? Well, I know that there's a lot of controversy about this whole entire idea by JJ, about how the Force ghost is basically, shifting from light to dark, bouncing back and forth constantly. And to me, at first, I would say that it's a really great idea in order to introduce this in The Rise of Skywalker, in order to give us a better sense of how the Force works, and to evolve the concept of the netherworld of the Force as well. But at the same exact time, it may very well kind of, I guess you could say, change our perception on the very ending of Return of the Jedi, where the regular ghost of Anakin Skywalker seems to be at peace and well. Now, mind you, I think that there's more to the story about a hybrid Force ghost, is that it only appears through dark side users and or light side users that are going through conflict, because we do know that there are going to be scenes involving Rey, where she sees the hybrid Force ghost of Anakin Skywalker as well, during one of her conflicted moments. Now, the thing about this, alright, we do know that the Shrines of the Sith is going to be a location based within the Dark Spire, which is the origins of the dark side of the Force. It's been around for thousands of years, this location, and even dates back to the times where there were armies of Jedi and Sith, which may very well tie directly into the new Star Wars trilogy. So the concept of, J.J. Abrams really trying to get Hayden Christensen on board on set in order to fulfill this scene that will be reshot during the month of June, I think is a fantastic idea, by J.J. and crew. I think it's not only a great way to honor the character of Anakin, but a great way to honor the actor of Hayden Christensen to be a part of a Star Wars film once more in any way, shape, or form whatsoever. So guys, let me know what you think about the whole entire idea of a hybrid Force Ghost, the Dark Spire, and the Shrines of the Sith. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon we hear them moans again.